As we put this little quiz together, the 1st of May is approaching. So this week's Friends and Family quiz is all about May Day. There's just half a dozen questions and a chance to pick up an extra point, so 7 points in all, the perfect number. See how you get on. We'll give you 10 seconds between each one. So May Day, the May Day distress call and May Day. Number 2, where does the word used for the distress call May Day come from? And here's your chance for an extra point. What does it actually mean? When did the first May Day become a public holiday in the United Kingdom? Was it 1967, 1987, or 1978? Number 4, who was the Prime Minister at that time? Was it Harold Wilson, Edward Heath, James Callaghan, or Margaret Thatcher? Number 5, in the 19th century, May Day took on a new meaning. Historically, it had been associated with Celtic or Germanic traditions and pagan festivals, going back at least as far as the Roman Empire, but what is it most associated with now? Number 6, during the Industrial Revolution, thousands of men, women and children suffered poor working conditions and long hours. Following a convention held in Chicago, the following proclamation was made, and you'll see it there on the screen, and you have to fill in the blank for the hours. How many hours a day were considered to be a legal day's labour? How many hours? Here they are. Number 1, the answer is there is no connection whatsoever between the May Day distress call and May Day. No connection. So if you put nothing, or if nothing was written, give yourself a point. Number 2, the word May Day used for the distress call comes from a French word, Mayday, and it means help me. So if you got one of those, that's a point. If you got both, that's... Number 3, the year that May Day became a public holiday in the UK was 1978. Give yourself a point if you got the right year, 1978. The Prime Minister in 1978, when that bank holiday was introduced, was James Callaghan, and there's a picture of him. In the 19th century, the May Day took on a new meaning. What was it? We're saying about all the associations in the past. My favourite is the Germanic and Celtic festival that was held by poor peasant people to celebrate the fact that they had survived the winter and warmer weather had come. Today, the connection is Labour Day. Its association is with the social political movement celebrating the rights of the working man. So if you put something like Labour Day, give yourself a point for number 5. The proclamation in Chicago went back in 1886 was for an 8-hour day. So if you put 8 for 8 hours, give yourself another point. Now, just before we go, think about, it's a text from the Bible. You'll find it in Matthew chapter 11, verses 28 to 30, and it reads, "At that time Jesus answered and said, 'Come to me, all you who labour and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn of me, for I am gentle and lowly in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light.'" Now, that's something worth thinking about this May Day. And if we can help you find rest and peace in Jesus Christ, please get in touch. We'd love to hear from you.